Do you desire a quiet mind, peacefulness, to sleep better, or to be more creative and productive in your life? It's the holy grail that everyone is after. Some even travel halfway across the world to learn from Buddhist monks on how to be mindful. Meditation is one way of achieving mindfulness, but let's be honest, meditation is just about impossible. There's no time. Your back hurts. I can't make it more than 30 seconds with all the distractions. The TV, phone, lights, kids, dog. It's so hard to get good at meditation that most of us stop trying after only a few attempts. I mean, you've tried it, right? Made one of those free apps on your phone? A YouTube video? What if all of those external distractions were taken away? No more kids, no more back pain or hip pain. What if you could easily get into a meditative state so you could take advantage of all the great things meditation and mindfulness has to offer? Hello, my name is Jason Buck, co-owner of Rest Float Solutions. I'm a former Special Forces operator, and I was at the pinnacle of life in both fitness and profession until one night while on a routine mission deployed in Afghanistan, I was shot, and my life as I knew it stopped. I lost my best friend. I was shot 6 times and was going to be medically retired from the Army for my injuries, both PTSD and TBI, and my relationship was going down the tube. After 10 surgeries, months in the hospital depressed, unsure of where my life was going, what I was going to do, I was spiraling downhill and fast. Before getting out of the military with these kinds of injuries, you go through a 30-day transitional training at Walter Reed Hospital in Washington, D.C., where you are tested and taught how to deal with your injuries and your pain. For 30 days, you are a subject to daily tests, exercises, introduced to art, music, anything to get your mind off the pain and depression. During this transition, I was put on so many drugs I could barely function. I couldn't think. I forgot everything. I would get mad, I would be super happy, and then instantly depressed, and all I wanted to do was sleep. I was on so many drugs, codeine for pain, narcotics for sleep, Pleasuril to wake me up, Anvil for nerve pain, and 20 more pills. I was on so many pills, I had to have a chart made to keep me on track. When to take them, when not to take them, and my life was spiraling out of control. Luckily, during my time at Walter Reed, I learned about floating. So I asked the docs if I could float every day during my 30-day treatment, and luckily, they said yes. So I started floating every day for 90 minutes, along with doing all the other activities and training that all the other soldiers were going through. And it's crazy. Within a few days, I started sleeping better, feeling better. And the crazy thing is my blood test came back with phenomenal drops in my cortisol, whereas all the other soldiers in the program stayed the same or barely dropped. The docs became super intrigued when they saw the results. But all they wanted to do was give me more drugs, medication, told me to deal with the pain and depression, and that I should be prepared to be on them for the rest of my life. But I felt horrible. I could barely function and knew I did not want to be on those drugs any longer. This is how our system is set up now. You go see your doctor for something, they are like, hey, what's going on? All right, cool, take this pill and call me in a month. What the heck? Like, how am I ever supposed to get better? I truly believe the medical system is built to make money, not treat the condition or help me get better. Sure, the pills may help short term, but they are not going to help me fix the problem so I can get on with my life and, more importantly, get off the pills. When I left the hospital, I continued to float. I felt better and better and slowly got off 90% of the drugs I was on. It's been 2 years now, and I 100% believe in the power of floating for helping to deal with pain, a better mind, creative thinking, and just evolving as a human. Now, floating is becoming mainstream with Olympic NFL and NBA teams all using it. Even Joe Rogan, doctors, and hospitals are using it. Not only does it create calmness and better sleep, but I don't get angry. My mind is always working to be more creative. I can figure out problems and solutions, all from floating. This is Rest Float Solutions, a studio built to help you reach your potential through flotation therapy. This is a zero gravity environment with no light, no sound. Allows you to reach a higher state of consciousness with ease. Meditation that has been taught for thousands of years is tough to do and takes a long time to learn and start receiving the benefits. Who's got time for that? Drugs cost tons of money and are horrible for you, and who knows what the side effects are going to be. Therapists are expensive, and let's be real, who wants to go see a therapist? Floating, on the other hand, is easy. Sit back, close your eyes, and float for 90 minutes, allowing your brain to come to a heightened state with ease, since there is no light, no sound, and no feeling to distract you. What takes others years to learn, you can now do in 90 minutes and start seeing the benefits immediately. So float so you can quiet your mind. Float so you can lower stress levels. Float so you can own your day. And float so you can own your life. So what I want to do today is give you an experience and an offer like no other. Floating. Start out with 20 plus minutes in our zero gravity massage chairs. 90 minutes of blissful floating in a tank all to yourself. And finally, peace of mind. On top of that, you're going to get a 2-hour instructional video on how to meditate by the famous Wim Hof, made just for you. Through these unique breathing exercises, you'll be taken to a state of consciousness you've never experienced before. Now, our normal price is $65 for one float experience. If all your worries could disappear for 90 minutes, would it be worth it? If all your stress melted away, would it be worth it? If all your pain was gone for even only 90 minutes, would it be worth it? Now, I want to share with you what I experienced to get me off all the drugs, helped relieve my stress and deal with PTSD and TBI. So for today only, we are allowing a select few of you to experience floating for only $45. Now, we are so confident that you will experience a higher state of being, a calmer mind, a peacefulness that you've never experienced before that would guarantee your results. This is only good for the first 100 people though, and tomorrow the price will go back to $65. Imagine what it would be like for your mind to be quiet, to actually rest, to sleep better, and handle with ease all the daily stressors in your life. Now, it's super easy. All you have to do is go down here and click on the Float Now button below to reserve your spot. It's going to sell out, I promise you. It always does. And remember, this is only for today. Tomorrow, the price will go back up to $65. And you get no Wim Hof. So what are you waiting for? Click on the button below and buy your float today. All right, thanks.